Hello! Join us on our NC500 adventure and the search for inspiration. And this was our day 3 itinerary. We had a quick pit stop at Tongue Causeway, which had great panoramic views. And then the plan was to do a wee bit of photography at Ardniki Lime Kilns and also Errible Church. Unfortunately, both of those didn't go to plan as we couldn't find anywhere to stop. So our first stop was Seenabyne Beach. We were into big beach country now, where every cove is as wild, rugged and untouched as the next. Now, Seenabyne was a bit busier than other beaches, but maybe that was because of the zip line that you can take across the beach. And then on to the Smoo Cave. We were lucky to get parked here because even off-season it was super busy. And sadly the boat that you can take into the cave was not running. However, the waterfall inside the cave was absolutely spectacular nonetheless. We headed to our park up for the night, which was Sangoi Sands. Absolutely unbelievable views from our parking spot, but we were buffeted by the wind and the hail, and it was a wee bit hairy given the size of the drop in front of our van down the cliff face. And of course we had to take a wee walk along to that very famous Sangoi Sands viewpoint. We had a walk along to Balnakeil Beach with a stop for an obligatory hot chocolate at Cocoa Mountain. And a wee explore of Balnakeil Church, which was extremely interesting. It must have been idyllic attending church services with the sound of the sea beyond. Balnakeil Beach was vast, empty and peaceful, but we didn't stop too long as we were getting really tired. We headed back to Sangoi Sands and sampled a toastie from the cheese and toasted toastie van. And neither of us even like cheese. However, Billy's ham toastie and my tomato toastie were extremely lovely. Who would have thought a tomato toastie could be so flavoursome? The facilities at Sangoi Sands were okay. Obviously people stay for the views. Can you spot our van? Beach is accessible from the campsite via a careful scramble down the cliffs and dunes, and at the opposite end of the beach is a really cute wee waterfall. This was probably the busiest beach we visited all week, but hardly surprising given the large campsite next door. Anyhow, that was our day 3 itinerary. Happy travels.